It's Thursday. I'm Lashana Guy, and this is Good News Only, where we celebrate the stories that inspire, uplift, and bring us all together. Every weekday morning at 10:30 a.m., we are recapping the good news only, the feel-good headlines, the community and the local wins that bring a little more light to your day. And I want to hear from you too. So if something good is happening in your world, a community success, a personal victory, a birthday, or just something that made you smile, send me an email to news25@wek.com and be sure to put Hey Shauna, that's SHAUNA, in the subject line so I know it's for me. I would love to share your good news right here on the show. So let's start today with something good. For starters, I would like to just acknowledge that although we say happy holidays all the time, right? Every holiday season, it's nonstop, and everybody is celebrating, and everybody has such an energy of excitement about them and in the air. I want to acknowledge that there are some people who do not celebrate in the ways that most do, or the ways that we think most people do in terms of having family and just the spirit of joy, even. Some people don't enjoy the holidays for at all, for whatever reasons, and whatever memories or traumas or losses that may be attached to it. So I just wanted to acknowledge anyone who did not have such a happy holiday or dreaded this time of year, or is still dreading this time of year. I know that it could be hard, and whatever the happy holidays or the best case scenario, whatever that looks like for you, I hope and pray that it happened for you yesterday, and I pray that it continues to happen for you moving forward in the coming year. So let's start today with some local news, shall we? Let's see. We're going to go into highlighting some of the spirit of giving. We have somebody who's interrupted us today. Why do we have to do this constantly, guys? So we have someone who's interrupted us. I don't know why, but he's here. Mr. Leon Hendricks is here again.
Just wanted to say Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Merry Post to everyone. Just wanted to say hello and stop by to see Good News Only, our host, Shauna Guy. So thank you for everything that you do. Just stop by.
You just came to say hi.
The honorable mention that I get sometimes. I love it.
You,
Continue.
Thank you. Okay, so moving on to our local news, we are just highlighting some of the volunteerism that happened over the weekend, over the holiday. Sorry about that. And Leon's distracting me. So, in the true spirit of the season, giving back right here in Central Illinois definitely took place. Longtime Salvation Army volunteer Stan Cohen is being recognized for decades of service, including leading the 2024 to 25 Tree of Lights campaign. So Cohen says his passion for volunteering began after a natural disaster changed his own life, and he's been helping others ever since. From disaster relief to leading Peoria's, Ecolin group. Cohen continues to make an impact. He's lodged over 30 volunteer hours just last week alone. That is a lot. That is a lot. If you volunteered before, I mean, it's like a full-time job almost. That is a lot. So he encourages others to volunteer to build stronger connections within their community. So this year's Tree of Lights campaign included about 750 volunteers. Great job, everybody, and has already raised more than $1.2 million. Great job. Just out of disaster can definitely come something good, some positivity, some life changing events, right? Like life changing, significant moments in our life that can produce great outcomes. So congratulations and great job to him. And that spirit of service doesn't stop there. There's another local organization that's seeing volunteers make a difference every day, and we will talk about that when we return after a short break. Our thing is gonna go off, and so now I'm trying to make sure that I catch it before so that we don't have to be interrupted mid-story with the handy dandy buzzer going off. So we will wait. We have about 30 seconds, and then we'll come back and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that organization coming up after this break. See you back. And welcome back, everybody. A Central Illinois couple is proving that retirement can be just as busy and meaningful as a full time job. Take a look at this. So, Sandy and Philip at Anton, they volunteered at Midwest Food Bank ever since 2022, dedicating their time to helping families in need. Sandy works directly with clients, helping them check in and select food, while Philip keeps operations moving by managing the loading bay by the door, or the loading bay door, sorry. Both have trained in multiple roles, stepping in whenever is needed most. And Midwest Food Bank leaders praise the Antons for their warm interactions and dedication to the community. The organization says volunteers like them are the backbone of their mission. I love it. For me, I'm always wondering like what will happen because I'm the kind that in my mind, I think that I can sit still. Like I think I can sit still and not have to do anything. Like you dream about, oh my gosh, what if I didn't have to work? I could just live a life of luxury and vacation every day. But the truth about me is my ADHD would flare up real quick. I cannot sit still for that long. I need something to do. Even when I feel like I'm happy to be doing nothing, before I know it, a sense of like gloom will take over, will set in and take over, because it just feels like life is going nowhere fast after a while for me. So it's healthy for me to stay busy and stay active. Like active is not enough. I need to be busy. And so I always wonder like, what am I going to do like to retire? Like that's, where do you go? What do you do? There's no time clock. Like how is my brain gonna adjust to that? I mean, not that I'm near retirement age, but you just, these are things you think about, and when you consider the kind of person you are and where life takes us, where life is heading. And but I think stuff like this, like volunteering, finding causes that you're really passionate about, and helping people. I love the fact that when certain people retire, they're able to invest as much as of themselves into a good cause, helping others, as what they did when they worked full time. I love that retiring opens up the space to be able to live as authentically and as selflessly as this. So great job to them. There was lots of volunteering going on. I love to see it. So, from service to celebration, families in Canton kicked off Christmas with a little extra magic this year. This is so sweet. Before Santa took to the skies, families in Canton got a head start on Christmas fun. So, real reindeer, Santa Claus, and surprise characters delighted visitors at the Real Snowman's Reindeer Farm. The event has become a beloved holiday tradition, now celebrating its 10th year. I knew nothing about this. If I had known about this, maybe I would have taken my niece and my nephew over Christmas Eve. But I don't know. I mean, I was tired. But I knew nothing about this. This is so cute. It's a great. I think it looks like a great family holiday event. It's better than shopping like I was. I love it. So, from Santa and the Grinch to playful appearance by Cousin Eddie, it's a full holiday experience for all ages. The reindeer farm will remain open for a few days after Christmas going forward, and you can find the reopening details on our website at 25newsnow.com. This looks like it was so fun. I love it. And looking forward, high school hoops take center court as State Farm Holiday Classics return to Bloomington Normal this weekend. The tournament features 64 teams from across Illinois, split into 4 brackets. Oh, and that's our cue. We'll be right back after the break. And welcome back. Continuing on with the State Farm Holiday Classic. So the tournament features, let me just bring you the video again, I'm sorry. The tournament features 64 teams from across Illinois split into 4 brackets for boys and girls, large and small schools. Games tip off December 26th, that's today, the 27th, that's tomorrow, and the 29th. And the 30th across 5 local venues. This year marks a major milestone, 50 years since the tournament began back in 1975. So organizers expect up to 15,000 visitors, giving a big boost to hotels, restaurants, and local shops. All games will be streamed on the classic.tv with ticket details on 25newsnow.com. So if you're looking for something to do, that or something to watch, that is one of them. Also, if you're looking for something fun to do off the court, there's plenty of things happening indoors. So hosting a family this weekend, if that's what you're doing, or if you're just running out of ideas, and gifts are already all open, the Peoria Playhouse has you covered. The 3-floor Children's Museum features hands-on activities like water tables, building zones, ball drops, and even parachute pigs. So kids can also explore an open art studio with maker workshops available on Fridays. The Playhouse is open year-round, Wednesday through Sunday, with member-only access on Tuesdays. And general admission is $10.50 with discounted pricing available for qualifying families. I didn't know this existed. I had no idea. I don't know. Well, I mean, I haven't been here long, and I don't have small children, but I did not know this existed. This is something fun you could definitely take the kids to do and enjoy yourself. So more details are available on our website as well. So look into that. And so for the 4th year, Rockford Urban Ministries hosted its annual Blue Christmas service. The event honors lives lost to opioid overdose and supports families navigating grief during the holiday season. Community organizers shared resources and information on substance abuse, prevention, and recovery. Organizers say the service follows the winter solstice, the longest night of the year, symbolizing hope and new light. It provides a meaningful space for remembrance, healing, and connection. And this is exactly what I was saying. There are some people, there are lots of people, in fact, who do not celebrate the holidays, like who don't feel joy around that time. Maybe they once did, and maybe they've had experienced a loss that has dimmed that light, or maybe they never did. Either way, I just like to be mindful of everyone and what everybody's experience, as much as I can, is and could be. And I love that they did this because, one thing that has always struck me is the shame that has existed in the past. I'm not sure how much of it still exists today. I think because we've gotten a little bit better with recognizing addiction as an illness, and I say a little bit better, but there was a stigma attached to someone passing of a drug overdose. And I've never quite understood that. It's all unfortunate. And so I just love that they are being public about this in terms of sharing this information with us, the news, and then also celebrating and calling attention to those lives that were lost to this illness and giving out information. So that really makes me happy. But I also just want to recognize those families that are dealing with a loss of this sort or any kind around the holiday season. I know it's not easy. I personally know it's not easy. And I just wish you peace this holiday season. I wish you well. So more after the break. Welcome back. Sometimes peace and great things, compassion, love don't always come from the holiday season. Sometimes they just come from compassion, those most powerful gifts. And so this next story is an example of that. An Arkansas nonprofit called Women with a Purpose provided holiday makeovers for women and children at a domestic violence shelter. Professional stylists, makeup artists, and nail technicians donated their time to help participants feel seen and valued. Organizers say the goal wasn't beauty, it was restoring confidence and reminding each person they are worthy. Participants described the experience as emotional, uplifting, and deeply meaningful. More photos from the event can be found on the Women with Purpose's Facebook page. This was a sweet story. The one of the ladies they interviewed, this one here, she just talked about how nice it felt to, although she can do her own hair and makeup, it felt really nice to have it done by someone else and be able to have a conversation with them while they are doing it. I thought that was very striking, just because, again, like we've talked about over the last couple weeks here, human connection is really important to people. It matters. It means something. And meeting new people is important. And hearing them appreciate the different things about you that you may just be used to. I am used to the way my eyelids sit. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I have a friend who is an esthetician and a makeup artist, and she and I always talked about, she would get discouraged sometimes in her business and kind of feel like, well, it's just beauty and it really isn't meaningful. But I would always tell her that it is, because she has the opportunity to really bring the beauty of someone's spirit to the forefront and put it literally on their face. And she's doing that. These people did that by just sculpting and highlighting with tools and paint what is already there, and the way that it makes those people feel. Someone who gets their hair done, I mean, getting your hair done does a lot when you don't feel good. Like, if your hair is done, it instantly lifts something. But then, they're doing their makeup and their hair, and these people are in domestic violence shelters. You don't feel the best in these times in life. And so this is why I think that the beauty industry, safely. But those who are estheticians who take care of our skin, those who are even dermatologists, so important. And people who do makeup and hair, they deal with our outward identity, are so, so, so very important to what's on the inside of us. So congratulations to those women. I hope things get better for them. And a great job, and thank you to the ladies who helped them out this holiday season. We're about to head to another break, and we're going to conclude our show. I'm just going to wait for this break because we'll get kicked off again. And I promise and there we go. More after the break. Welcome back. Well, that is a wrap for me today. Now I want to hear from you. Please go to news25 at WEK.com and send me an email. Let me know about what you thought about today's show. Be sure to put Hey Shauna, that's SHAUNA, in the subject line so I know it's from me. In the meantime, be sure to check out the Midday Newscast and meet me back here Monday morning for more good news only at 10:30 a.m. I'm Lashana Guy for 25 News. Have a good one.